I'm one step ahead of you. But early as always, mate. Early as always. We are about to begin. Just, as always, waiting a few minutes. Letting people join, watch any ads if there are any, and then we will begin. How you doing? How did your interview go? Did you get the results for the test? Give me the good news. Oh, come on, really? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Did they tell you why? Oh man, well, it happens. I know the feeling, trust me, I know it very well. Ah, man. I know how you feel. Right in this moment, I really know how you feel. It's been rough. But eventually things turn around, hopefully. We just need to be patient, I guess. But today we continue. I'll try again in July. Nice. That's good. That's good that you have another chance. That's really good. Okay. So I was checking where did we finish last time, and we were about to talk with her. We haven't even started her dialogue tree. So this is the last investigation day. Oh, hello Asumaki, how you doing? How you doing? You will be lurking. Okay, no problem. Feel free to lurk. Today it's going to be, hopefully we are going to be approaching the end of the last case of Phoenix Wright, so we can finally finish it. It's been a crazy ride, not gonna lie. This has been really nice, but I think it's time to move on. So hopefully today we're gonna get far enough to end either today or next week. But let's begin so we can speed things a little bit up. Okay, dark investigation. Wait, the game, I forgot I had it muted. Give me a second. Where is the mixer? Okay. Okay, there we go. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Damn. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall. Thought must have been going through hell. You mean because his brother's dead? Oh, true. Okay, so we discovered last week that the brother of Jake Marshall was the last victim of Joe Dark. They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her almost all the more desperate. Oh, I think she's talking about Lana. Her? Yeah, Lana Sky. Okay. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. I don't know why Gant gives me this villain vibe. I've said it since the beginning. He gives me this like final boss vibe as being like an evil dude. He's funny. He behaves in like this very nice way sometimes, but he feels like an evil character behind. Especially when he goes serious sometimes, and some of the faces he makes, it feels so evil. I don't know why. He has this evil aura about him. After the case closed, that legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up with our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of evidence? There should be an ad now. It should be a 30 seconds ad. Hopefully no one is stuck with it. You mean with the forging of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it wasn't obvious. It was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Oh man. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof of anything illegal. Anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing quite as simple as it appears. Hello Alvin, how you doing? How you doing? I look for a while. I'm playing Snowbreak right now, but I'm here. Okay. Ciao Borgua, how you doing? How you doing? We are continuing. Sorry I didn't wait for the clock to hit 4, but I want to speed things a little bit up so we finish this case ideally next week, because from what I've been told we still have a little bit to go, but I want to get to a good point today. Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. Ooh. She was being used? Legendary duo. Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence, you mean? Oh yes, there were rumors about him back then. Ooh. No one dared to confront him though. I take she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Damn, really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. Damn. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Raining over here, super cozy weekend for me, playing video games in chill weather while watching your streams. Nice. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. Hello Miguel, how you doing? How you doing? If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. Ochoa, hello, yes, it's lawyering time. Hopefully, between today and next week, we will be done with lawyering time and we will be going hunting for those blood crystals we're hunting in Codebane. I don't remember the names. That's what matters. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Mrs. Starr, that's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Being used. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to quote-unquote Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief? That's right, having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. In my country, entering new season half year ago, gone in a blink of an eye. We have been doing for half a year now. That's what you mean? We have been playing Phoenix Wright for half a year? Because if that's the case, that's a lot. Now that I think of it, yeah, we have been playing this for like 6 months now. Because I remember we were playing this in January. Not this case, obviously, previous cases. But yeah, we have been playing this for like 6 months right now. It's been really long. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one would stand in his way. Oh man. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he would control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. 6 months of easy hand recovery thanks to me. Yes. So, on the topic of my hands, hopefully this issue will end soon, quote unquote soon, but it's complicated, so yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, it's complicated. There is a lot of issues that take a long time to solve, and they all culminate into the problem that is related to my hands. But we are solving them step by step, so hopefully soon I'll be fine. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing is for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. She's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Oh no. I think I'm starting to connect the dots too. Oh no. I will not say anything yet, but I think I'm starting to connect the dots. Thank you, Mrs. Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. Don't connect anything? Man, my brain works like that. I start connecting stuff very quickly. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Okay. I think we are back here. I think we need to find a way to talk with Gant. Let's see if we can find him, because something is fishy here. February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. By BA-related questions, do you mean story-wise or gameplay-wise? You can ask both. I'm not too much of a lore junkie, but you can ask lore if you want. You can ask gameplay too. Any questions are fine. You are a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, that I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer is still no. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. Desk jockey? It'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene for the SL9 incident. Jokey? What? Am I pronouncing it wrong? I have to take a look in there. There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. Oh man, let's see. Maybe this? Uncle didn't get the joke. Yeah. You have to explain the jokes to me, guys. Sometimes I'm too old for the jokes. I think this, Gumshoe is really attached to Edgeworth. Maybe this can help sway his mind. Chicken joke, I mean, desk jockey. Wait, what am I missing here? Okay, let's try this. What is this crumpled up? What is this crumpled up piece of paper? Minecraft brain rot? Oh, I see. This streamer is washed. Yeah, man, I've been washed for years. I was good at hiding it. No way, Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far. It has to do with Minecraft. I haven't seen, but I know the meme. Okay. Oh, Minecraft movie. Even more. Even less of a chance that I know about it. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we just betrayed him. Detective? It's when Jack Black says chicken jockey and everyone in the theater goes wild and throws all their popcorn. Oh, I see. The issue with that is that I don't know why people would go wild for chicken jockey. Is that another meme? Is like memeception? Memes on top of memes? Or is because the movie is so bad that is like the drop that how you say it? The last drop, so people just throw the popcorn to the screen. But here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, they could let you off the office. They wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. Oh man. What? So at least let me do this for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. The movie's bad, but as comedy movie, it's fun. It's because Jack Black keeps saying Minecraft words. in a very Jack Black way. It loops from annoying to funny. Oh, I see. That's the part I didn't understand. Gen Z? Damn. Alright, detective, thank you. Oh no, I feel so guilty for Richard now. This is gonna be tough. Here we go. Here goes Mr. Wright. We are in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe is a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking, I was worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you are here, then what was the point of giving us your ID card? Don't do that to my card. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we are all in this together now. Damn, Gumshoe has grown on me a lot. At the beginning, he was super annoying, and now, man, what a turnaround, what a turnaround. Really, you don't want to get fired, don't you? Not if we are lucky. Now, come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, so... one thing... Last week, when we were looking at this, and they told us this was the number of a superior, my guess was that this was Gantz. So that's one thing we quote-unquote know. I think that's Gantz. I don't know... Wait... Chief's office. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chef Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to be always alert. Ooh. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. Very British of him. Drinking... a lot. So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk. No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't be possibly any clue remaining. Chief Gant, can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, it couldn't be. No. There is no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, then let's take a look around. Hey, hold on. Not too fast, buddy. What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You just don't let it go at that. Sorry, these guys are starting to get on my nerves. So what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, don't you? Oh man, the dots I was connecting, they are starting to prove true. Oh no, Chief Gant. He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do you think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Okay, let's start examining. Well, that's lucky. This is safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like it needs a code to be entered in this panel to open. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday, is it? No. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. I think it has to be this one, right? It's the only number we have. Oh, that worked. Well, that worked. It was the only number that we had that could be potentially a clue. Things are heating up? Yes. Hello, Martin. How you doing? What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777. The final ID number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean... yeah. That ID number? I think you are 17 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Dude, let me look inside. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a chart from a broken cup. No! That's the piece we were missing here. Oh my god. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There is something else here. It looks like a piece of cloth, a leather cloth, with a handprint. This handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up that Come on, I don't think so. Oh well, it was just a thought. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe. Apparently so, it's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint. And a broken chart from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. They do indeed. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now I have to prove relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's got to be a way that we can show. Yeah, there is. So that's that. Maybe... wait. Oh, this doesn't have a bottom. That's weird. I was very bad before and considering not hopping here today, but watching your stream makes me feel better. Oh man, I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad. You know, I've been through some rough times lately too, but streaming actually helps me a lot because I get to disconnect from everything that's worrying me and gets me in a better mental state. And I'm happy that it also helps you. It's always good to have a space to disconnect. I wonder which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right? Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some red stains here. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got in this when he was stabbed? Good to hear you feel better, Lockhart. Yes, indeed. Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Okay, so we're done with the jar. Let's check the rest. Okay. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have... Okay. I'm just gonna skip the fluff dialogue. The organ. Wait, is there... Okay, let's check the desk. Whoa, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you, Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what was he reading? This looks like a list of evidence. Ooh, the plot thickens. But the fluff dialogue is the best part. Okay, I will not skip it then. I was just trying to move fast so we can get through the case, but if you guys care about the fluff dialogue, we can read it. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this though. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this thing is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what? No, about the evidence list. Normally they are twice as long. I'm joking. Skip if you need, since I'm sure you want to beat the game. Now skip everything, speedrun as fast as possible. For me to skip every piece of dialogue, I would need to go and look up what to pick and everything. So if you guys want it that bad, I can just open up a guide and just go through the dialogue, but I think that would kill the fun of the game. So let's just skip the fluff and pay attention to the important stuff. That's right, I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. He's taking it too literal. Oh man, yeah, I'm a little bit dense, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really trying, but I'm a little bit dense. I want you to read fast and pay attention to the story and enjoy. Okay, perfect. Half-size list of evidence. The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would be the other half of the list doing here? I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. List of evidence in the SL9 incident was ripped in half, so this part is all I got. Okay, so that's the same. The chief organ. Okay. That's that. Gant would never hide the stuff. Man, I'm starting to think that Gant is the villain. I'm really starting to think that. After receiving his award and trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then he went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. But Gant is such a nice dude. Yeah, he is really the villain though. Oh, okay, so I'm actually into something. Yeah, he looks like the villain. Plates. This is when Lana and I went to the theme park. Oh man. This was Lana's desk. She is tidy. Lana always been a meticulous cleaner. Is he? Not. He is? Oh, is he the villain though? Okay. I think so. I'm starting to believe so. There is a lot of dots connecting here. Does Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff of legends. They were the stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? I think we may be done here. Are we done here? Oh no, I still need... Wait, maybe here. I need to show him the jar, so he can give me the handle. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us came back to put that together. Those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic, I agree. Oh! Now that I think of it, hello Bodoka, how you doing? Yes, the present menu, I always forget about it. You got that? Nice! Almost healthy now, nice, great to know Bodoka. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm really glad. Let me know if you're done with your ads. Okay, that's right. One of the charts had SL9 incident sticker in it. Does this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we found. Ads done. Nice. Perfect. More money for Sherlock, let's go. Yes. Maybe one day I will be able to get my first payment from YouTube. Does this... okay. You mean this one? That was in the safe. Yeah, that one. That was in the safe. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble the fragments. One sec. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, let me see that chart. I take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, it will prove Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Sherlock will surpass Mr. Beast. Nah. Oh man, that's... I don't think that's ever gonna happen. It would be nice, but man, the villain today is me. I had a supreme pizza and it has pineapple on it. Alvin, no! You fell to the dark side. How could you? You were the chosen one. Oh no. Here goes. You were the chosen one, Alvin. How could you? I think that's... yeah, nice. Let's not talk about pizza on this channel. Yes. We can only talk about good pizza. There, if it fits like a charm. That of course means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from SL9. But, hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. There is a reddish line on it. Time for AI generated thumbnail. Sherlock like Mr. Beast. Also fake smile too. Oh man, that would be quite something, not gonna lie. There is a reddish line on it. A reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? The evidence from SL9 incident final fragment found in the Chief Gant's safe. Blood traces. In my defense, it wasn't me who ordered it. I really hope so, I really hope so. I'm watching the stream with YouTube Premium. I hope that means more money for Sherlock. In theory, it does. You don't get ads, but every ad you don't get, I should get a kick from it. Also, I just discovered that people with YouTube Premium that become member of the channel, so normally a member pays only 30%. So if I get a member, because it's €2, I get like 65 cents, something like that. If a YouTube Premium user becomes a member, I get 50%, so I get about €1 and something. Let me check this. Look here. There is... it's hard to make out, but there is dark red stain here. These look like something. YouTube really scamming you with 70% pay, huh? Yeah, it's their cut. They take 70% for memberships, for regular memberships, yeah. But, I mean, it's better than nothing, to be honest. That is the American way, yeah. Looks like blood, yeah, I know, but... This one is a line. It looks like a character, doesn't it? It looks like she or Tsu. But I don't think it's a Japanese character, to be honest. I think it's trying to make a letter here. This is odd. It's very odd. Or maybe it's Ma? Like katakana Ma? Or... I don't know, it's so weird. Maybe it's an arrow. It looks like an arrow. It's really weird. No. Now, the other thing we have to check. So that piece of cloth had a handprint. So maybe we can scan it with this? Let's try it. Detective Gumshoe, I would like you to have a look at this. Let's see if we can scan it with this. I'm sure it's nothing. What? What happened? Did I miss something? Pure activity. Okay, so no. No super chat or new members. I have alerts. If I have now that I think of it, I have never seen if my membership alerts work at all. I know the subscribe alerts work, but I don't know the memberships. You said it. I'm sure it's something about the jar lines. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that jar lines mean something. They have to mean something. That's a great idea, detective. Alright, let's go to town. Sheesh! What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprint. It's not your fingerprint we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth in the safe. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where is your sense of humor? Oh no. He's saying sheesh. Okay, let's check for prints. Let's sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Once they've been absorbed into the print, let's blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? My mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get let's get this over with. Okay, so you know I'm using an a clicker macro here. Wait, what? Why is my click macro not working? What? Oh, okay. So I need to pick the sound first. Okay. Oh, blow. Okay, that's a print. Okay, a different finger now. Let's try this one. I gave it my best shot. So do you still like Emma? I don't. She has grown on me. Hello, Mikan. How you doing? I hope you had an excellent week. But it doesn't look like we'll get a cleaner result from this print. Let's try a finger then. A different finger. Okay. How you doing? Ooh, this one is looking good. Okay, so it's not Gant, it's not Mickens, it's not Marshall, it's not Bruce, it's not him. It looks like Lana. Yeah, this is Lana. It's a specular. No, it's Emma. I had an okay week. This week was my birthday, but nothing special happened other than the cake. I mean, okay week is still pretty good, mate. You really don't wanna know how good an okay week is compared to a bad week. But I'm pretty sure you've been through it too. We all have. So it's Emma. This is Emma's hand. It's 100%. Megan's cake. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh man. Black Lockhart, you always manage to make me laugh. How can this be? What are Emma fingerprints doing here? You found a match? Whose were they? It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. That's too bad. I thought they'd be dark prints. Hey you, over here. What's going on here? What are the kids print doing in this chief safe? Don't ask me. Today was rather hot. I had to pick my sis from the hospital and drop her at the station, which was like a 60-kilometer trip back and forth. Oh man. Mika, you got to wish Mika happy birthday, and she wished it back. That's true. A bit late, but happy birthday. My bike was 103 Celsius. Damn. Drinking fuel like water. Damn. I hope your sister is okay, man. I hope she's doing fine. I'm not going to pry on what happened or why were you at the hospital, but I hope everything's fine. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Oh, she's a doctor. Okay. Oof. Thank God. Agus will be for me and Chucky. Nice. Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? Oh no. In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right? You in the coat. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Sheesh. Oh, crap, guys. This I was not expecting. I was really not expecting this. Chief Gant? We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in science. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run into a pole. Then I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? The cops stopped me on the way for checking, but they let me go easy. Hard time for riders, yeah, man. Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. You in the code, me, sir. Drop your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir. Now get out. Now get out. Well, Richard, you were a good friend. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way too then. Wait. You, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet, mister. I like to have a word with you. But sir, I'm not a licensed... You with the spiky hair. You're free to go. Oh no. I need a second, guys. Just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Oh no, I have a really bad feeling about this. Mr. Wright. Don't worry, take your time. Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Take out Chief's gun. Oh man, the chief office is off limits. But no, you had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I would never said it. Now that I've seen the evidence, Chief Gunn was hiding in his office. I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. Yeah, me too. Okay guys, do you want to hear my early theory of what happened? What really happened? Or should I keep it to myself? Because I think I've solved the case. I'm pretty sure I have the case solved. Oh man, I'm pretty sure I have it solved. Let's hear it. Okay. I was late, so I didn't know what evidence we got. In the office, we got the final piece of the jar, so now the jar is complete, and this piece of cloth that has the handprint of Emma. But here's the thing. In the conversations we had before this, we were hinted at the fact that Chief Gant manipulated evidence together with Lana Skye for the case of Joe Dark. Not only that, we were told that Chief Gant had a reputation for doing that, and he's been very fishy about some stuff, especially when we went to his office the first time. He was very quick to kick us out. And now we've been there and we found evidence for the case logged in in his safe. So he was concealing evidence. Not only that, we got this. We haven't checked it yet. Oh crap. So this also reminds me of something. In the last stream, we asked Emma about the night of the murder, and she said she made a drawing, but it was no good and it couldn't be used as evidence. This is the drawing. This is Emma's drawing. A picture drawn on the back of the evidence list in magic marker. I've got a very bad feeling about this. So here's my theory, guys. Chief Gant is the true villain of this case. I am not saying he killed Goodman, but he has something to do with it. He has something to do with the Goodman murder. Whether he's the killer or not, I'm pretty sure he implicated Lana in that murder. I think he implicated Lana to the murder. Because Angel Star said, basically, that he wanted to control the prosecutor's office. So he probably has a chokehold on Lana. Probably he knew about the fabricated evidence. He was going to use it against her. And basically Lana had to do his whatever he commanded, he had to do. So something happened. Goodman got killed, and Lana was implicated because of Gant. I don't know how Gant connects to the murder, but I'm pretty sure he wanted to get Lana out of his way. There was something that made him want to get Lana out of his way. But what if Meekins is the actual mastermind? I will quote Emma Sky here and say Meekins is very challenged. So I don't think he could be the mastermind. But why she kept eerily silent about it all this time? He coerced her to admit the murder. I think so. Emma could get cancelled for saying that in 2025. I mean, it's a topic for sure, but I'm not going to ponder on it because it's a complicated topic. I think it's stupid, to be honest, but that's all I'm gonna say about it. Anyway, you listening to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. She'll be busy for the rest of the day. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, my brother was talking to me for a second there. February 24th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. I see, so the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. Oh no. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow, the final day in the court. I'm committed to do everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you I can. What you told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Let's end it today. I think we are going to be very close today, but probably next Saturday we will be done with it. But don't worry, Mikan, because tomorrow we are doing Code Vein. We are going to be alternating until this is done. Because I want to get through this. The game is great. I'm loving it, to be honest. It's a real banger, this story, but it's time to move on. It's really time to move on. Really, I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said the one detective I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. But you didn't! You know, I think I finally figured out. It's like the Oreo cake every day and getting... It's like having Oreo cake every day and getting bored of it. Yeah, I know. Tired of it? Yeah. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia, you did a good job mentoring. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm really jealous. Last trial will be like 4 or 5 hours if you're streaming. Since streaming goes slower. Oh man. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth, once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Man. Keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That was when it hit me. It's not that you are unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you are incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. Okay, I knew it. It's Gant. What an intriguing notion, a certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person? No. I think this person is actually using you. Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more likely. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of. Obviously Gant. Well, Mrs. Sky, Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me more about what you think you know? Damon Gant. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respect him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. She averted her eyes. It's something. Oh, her eyes. Yes. It's so pretty. Yeah. True. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it though that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, but also one other, Damon Gant. I expected you, Black Lockhart. Ooh, there is a challenge. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof. Well, I think It's time. I'm playing Snowbreak, but I'm listening. Oh. So you knew because I read it off. I read it out loud. I see, I see. I think it's the jar here, because of that line that makes me think that there is something in there. I just found this in a safe in Chief Gant's office. The jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They are pieces of evidence from SL9. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you summarized. I cannot disobey the chief's orders. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Yes, we got through her. Yeah, I know it, man. It's all Gant. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. We broke her defenses? Yes. Meanwhile, I'm trying new teams in Genshin. The newest character has been fun to play. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Ads? Okay. Okay, let's wait for the people with ads. Ads over. Let's see if Alvin is also done with it. Maybe he got one that cannot be skipped. Oh wait, where is my dashboard? Okay, here it is. Now I can see... Okay, done, perfect. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come on now, Mr. Wright, you can possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. Oh no. Emma is being held hostage now. We delivered the perfect hostage now, didn't we? In the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps should I say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Orders. Although I can tell you the details. I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. I knew it! I said it since the beginning. She was not stabbing Goodman. She was taking out the knife. She was removing the knife. She was not stabbing him. Got a character so strong that I don't feel like switching characters in battle. Did you get the new character in I don't remember her name. The new character in Snowbreak, the girl that uses those red her active skill is super strong. I like how the characters of this game speak, the serious ones. Yes. Nerida, yeah, she's really strong. I have her too. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. I can't believe an Ace Attorney defendant is not guilty. But I also got Katya Donning. I'm using her. Oh, I see. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes. You were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. I knew it! She was pulling out that knife. Correct? I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk lock was broken. And I discovered that the murder weapon was the murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was stuck in it. SL9. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. Oh no! That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that's the reason for the bandage on your right hand. Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoe as well. And then she saw me as I plunged the knife in. Mrs. Starr. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Dark's knife. It took a lot of work to finally close Dark Case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the victim was the evidence in Joe Dark's case. If word got out in which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth exhaust pipe. Right? Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You ask Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. 1 second, ambulance. Okay, that should be far enough. Wait a second, I lost my dashboard again. Okay, here we go. That would yeah. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at that time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. You mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Oh man. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial, there is only one way to drive Lana's demons off. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman, real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Guys, don't tell me Gant killed both Gant killed Marshall to incriminate Dark and finally get the case solved. He created the last victim. Oh no. I hope I'm wrong on this. I really hope I'm wrong on this. Gant killed Neil to finally get Dark into jail. Goodman found out, and Gant killed Goodman, and he used Lana to dispose of the body. I really hope I'm wrong on this. I really hope I'm wrong on this. Oh man. Oh no. February 25, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. This is the defendant lobby, right? But there is no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems if something been happening behind the scenes. Edgeworth? Knowing you already figured out who the owner of 77... Yeah. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Looks like I'm not the only one who figured out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday, it's because there is still room for doubt regarding the ID record. If that murder does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes, right? And Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty. But she didn't do it. I figured you said as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something. The only way we will ever know the truth is to draw it out from her. The truth? Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid, today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. I'll think about it. See you in court, right? This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. Oof. Okay, guys. Here we go. Here we go. February 25, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. Gant. Oh no. Morning folks, how's everyone doing? Hey Uji, been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough, as it is in my work. That's a good one, don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, what exactly is this proposal of yours? Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. Oh no. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. Freaking Gant. What is this all about, defendant? I just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Huh? So Gant has Emma hostage. I knew it. I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim do not change the defense plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. But Lana, Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack the direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render the verdict now, if you please. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there is no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This can't be happening. I agree, this can't be happening because we were told that we still have like 4 hours left of this case. It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant... Objection? One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Punked? Yeah. Riplana? No. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come on, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. To whom? Miss Emma Skye. The prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. Yeah, Edgeworth to the rescue indeed. I request the court hears her testimony. Hold it. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Mrs. Sky. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. If that's okay with you, right, Mr. Gant? Worthy? You'll live to regret this, mark my words. I knew it, this guy is evil. I said it from the beginning, he's evil, he's freaking evil. Emma Sky, please take the stand. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Sky. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister and I want to become a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that though. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember, this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Is he really evil though? I mean, dude, at this point, I think the real question is how evil is he, not if he's evil. Are there any other positions open? Wait, what did I miss? Did I miss something? You don't know what awaits you? Oh man. Yes, it most certainly is. I really don't know what awaits me, and by you saying that, I'm pretty sure I will be shocked. Edgeworth the Goat? Yeah. Well, okay then. He sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened 2 years ago. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. Emma Sky said her occupation is being Lana Sky's little sister. Oh, okay. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. I can feel an application. Well, when you put it like that, yeah, sounds like a position you could occupy. 2 years ago. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and then stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. It's a good thing you were not harmed. I passed out. I don't remember much. That's understandable. However, please, Mr. Edgeworth, tell me, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Man. Okay. Wait. Okay, let's go. Oh man. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. Let me save. I have a feeling about this, but a man came running and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Okay, so here So guys, let's remember something, okay? That day, I have it written on my notepad. That day there was a terrible storm and the lights went off. At this point, you can't call it a feeling, Sherlock, it's intuition. Yeah, that's true. My detective intuition. So, the thing is, I'm pretty sure there is something amiss here. Because the lights went off. She saw Darks raise the knife, but she didn't see the moment of the murder. Can you tell us about that? Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out. There it is. The lights? It was about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby. So the electricity went out. Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right? Right, but then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. I see. I told the detective about what I saw then. Detective? Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Hear more, obviously. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago. Yes. That's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw. Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out of my mouth. Just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. A picture. Yes, I think she mentioned that before. Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? No. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Oh, but I have the picture. Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of the scene, but it seems it has been lost. Oh no, we do have that. We do have it here. It's not been lost. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. Emma was a child back then, screw you Gant. Indeed, and yet you would insist on denying its existence. Huh? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. I'm all saying that the prosecutors for that case, as the prosecutor of that case, I wasn't handed such picture. That may well be, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold! Behold the evidence! This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident. Please turn it over, Your Honor. Turn it over. Ah, what is this? Edgeworth really switched sides after we saved him. Yes. He became a man looking for the truth now. Yes. What is that? Hey, that's the picture I drew! Indeed. The two men appear to be wrestling here. Objection. What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list. Huh? This list, they are different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. 1 second, need some water. These two lists fit together from one to form one. Where did you get that list, Sherlock? I'm missing some part. We went into the chief's office, opened his safe, and we found... Have you checked both lists? I think I did. We found it inside his safe, together with the last piece of the jar. So we got the last piece for this, and this evidence list. Do I have the other evidence list? I don't think I have the other one though. No, I don't have it. Behind both, I don't have the other one. Do I have the other one? I don't think I do. No, I don't have the other one. You'll have soon then? Okay. You see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. So that list that Edgeworth called half long as other evidence list. Yes, indeed. 2 years ago. Only half of the evidence in the case ever reached you. What? What? Order! Order! But Mrs. Skye, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor. Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, that means... Your Honor? Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. That's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth. It's possible. Let's see. Huh? It's something wrong. Do you even have to ask? Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. Is that thing? What? What's that? That thing? That thing was dancing in the evidence room. Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. I guess he was out of scrap paper. He never looked on the back of the list. Yeah. And it's done. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so focused on this that I lost track of the dashboard, so I didn't see that coming. I'm sorry, Porgo. I hope you didn't miss much. Evidence list restored and updated in the court record. Well, very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago? Huh? Okay, yes, sir. Back on track, Sherlock, 27 minutes left. Yes. What's wrong with Emma? She seems to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. Emma's picture. This list, this is the list I drew the picture 2 years ago. Let me check it real quick. Is there anything I have? Wait. Doesn't? No. Bruce counting the time to end? Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were 2 shadows. After that, I must have fainted. One adds one more step closer to Mr. Bates. Yeah. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. To think that a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that though, she was able to show exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder Prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Wait, okay, let's save here. Let me check something, because I'm pretty sure... where is it? Where is it? Let me... Stab in the back, died from a punctured heart and... lung. A tip was in the wound. So, what is a little weird is that in the picture and in everything we've seen until now, you know, the drawing looks like something. Yeah, that's... Oh no. Oh no. Where is it? 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 Oh no. It's this. It's the sword of the shield. Is it? That's why it was removed. That's why it was removed. And then it's this. Then it is this. It has to be this one. It's the Knight's Sword. Let me... It's not the knife. Also, like, here it looks like it's on the front. They are wrestling, and he's looking at him on the front. But the autopsy reveals a wound on the back. I'm not talking about the weapon. He looks like... Yeah, that's the mascot. You're talking about this then? That's Gant. That has to be Gant. Let me get through this. I'm pretty sure there is something here because of the staff wound. I drew this picture 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Of course, this is the exact scene. It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detective. Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright? No, of course not. I better watch out, or he may find some way to cut my salary. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone would have influenced me. Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture? Oh well, that's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. No, I mean, I get the blue mascot, but yet there is a clear contradiction here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it has to do with the stabbing. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I'll risk it with this. Did I save? Wait, did I save? Let's save. I don't want to blow it. I'm gonna risk it with this. I'm gonna risk it with this. My intuition is telling me, is screaming, this is the contradiction. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. Save? What? But I still remember it, like it was yesterday. Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. Oh man. It's flat here though. It has to be this. Because it says, okay, so the autopsy says the tip of the knife is inside him, but here the knife is already flat. It has to be the tip of the knife. It's the only thing that comes to my mind. Because if it's not the sword, if it's not the pointy thing on the knight, the sword on the knight, it has to be the knife is already broken. The knife was already broken here. The contradiction, of course, lies in here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see the tip is broken. Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright. But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon, its tip is broken too. If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken inside the victim's body. It was conclusive. It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem? It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should have not been broken yet. What's the meaning of this? Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside of the victim's body. Oh no. Oh no. If it was broken beforehand, how could possibly be? How it couldn't possibly wind up there? Okay, so I don't understand what's happening. Okay, so Neil Marshall was quote unquote the last victim of Joe Dark, a serial killer. And the tip of the knife found in his body was the decisive piece of evidence for them to get him the verdict he deserved. But everything is pointing towards that actually Dark didn't kill Neil, and Neil was killed later. He was killed later, and the tip of the knife was put inside his body to create the evidence. He was stabbed and the knife, the tip of the knife was inserted after he died. Oh no. That's right, but what does that mean? The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. Forged evidence, exactly. The only possible explanation is the witness' memory is mistaken. That's why he asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at that time, but she was sure she remembered correctly. But there is no other way to explain this inconsistency. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already about that a little something called falsifies evidence? You're treading on thin ice, Mr. Wright. All I'm saying is that the broken tip of the knife might have been the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility. No. Order, order, order. Are you saying the investigation was really corrupt? Your Honor, please allow me once again to go over all the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. During this questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. The prosecutor Marshall chased him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie. I am not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there is no other way around it. 40 minutes chucks? Oh man. This could not possibly have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife. What are the chances of there being two broken knives? Another broken knife besides Joe Dark? There is another one. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can just be explained by a simple observational error. Mr. Wright? Exactly, Mikan. I see you're also connecting the dots. In that instant, Emma did really see a broken knife. I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife. If so, please feel free to enlighten us. The murder weapon was really broken prior to the murder. There was only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. Wait a second. Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. Allergies. It has to be here. This case is horrifying. Yeah. I can't believe that guy used the word given to him to kill him. This case is horrifying. Yeah. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here in this picture. There is a picture of the word ceremony. What is this, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the broken murder weapon. Notice the word Prosecutor Marshall is holding. Not by the murder, the betrayals, the truths, backstabbing. I agree. If you think this is horrifying, you don't know what awaits us in case 2-4. Yeah, but the second game is gonna take a bit. We're gonna take a break from Phoenix Wright for a couple months before we go into game 2. Notice the word Prosecutor Marshall is holding. That's a broken knife. As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award. Order, order! Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. An award he was given with this broken shield and knife. He was chased. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled his knife out. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation. But that can be. Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth? Now we're gonna Phoenix Max, play 2 and 3 simultaneously. Nah, man, we need a little break from it. I think if we take a little break from Phoenix Wright, we are going to enjoy it more when we come back to it. Because of the King of Prosecutors, a award knife was a murder weapon. Then the murderer and the victim would be reversed. What do you mean? I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. But the prosecutor was the one who actually died. That's true. What's going on here? Okay. Easy. Gant backstabbed because the autopsy says it's from a stab on the back. Gant backstabbed Neil Marshall. 9 minutes? Yes, don't worry, don't worry. It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to the conclusions. No, indeed, we have not been. Hold it. Wait, I remember now. I remember everything. Witness? Mr. Edgeworth? What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please? This list? The one with the picture scribbled on the back. I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What? You drew that? Stop counting the time to end? That's a hater move? Come on. That's right. The lies. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. All this time I have been trying to get so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me. This is something like... this looks like something that you have. This looks like... This? I mean, it looks like the blue badger. It's this. It's this. I'm not hating, I'm worrying. It's this. It's this. Oh man. And that's the blood. It's this. Perhaps it would be best if we add this to the witness testimony. Would you please tell us what you recall, Mrs. Sky? Yes, Your Honor. First, the knife mix-up. And now the blue badger. It's not the blue badger, you imbecile. This should be interesting. Emma's recollection. When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. That's not true. He was in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. This is certainly most unusual. Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Stop. Please don't pressure this any further. Lana? What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated and in the defendant's chair. But you can't do this. I've already confessed the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that? Because it's not true. You didn't do it. Chief Prosecutor Sky. We already come this far. It's too late to turn back. Silence. The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. It seems we are finally getting to the core of the matter. She's been desperate now. No, Emma killed him. I wasn't able to join until half an hour ago. Have we been waiting for a break in the case? Not sure, but you asked to be asked about B.A. Summer. True. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing. Okay, we have 4 minutes left, so we're gonna save here. We're gonna save this for the next stream. Guys, I have a little theory. So, I've been saying for a while that I believe we are getting the Tea Party summer event. And I think it's very likely because the relationship between the Tea Party members is starting to be mended. They are going back to be friends and be more normal between them. And maybe that's the excuse for them to travel together to do this summer vacation to bond. It will like a bonding event for the Tea Party. And because they are always busy with everything in the school and all, they don't really have time to have fun. And therefore, they are going to take the chance. That's my theory, my game theory. No, but I really think that could... JP got a tour event rerun, but Sherlock... You gotta say it's a good theory. Seiya had already had the James Bonding event. Okay, you got me there. You show no evidence that are just claims. Well, there is evidence indeed. Some of the shorts they've been putting out lately seem to point in the direction of them bonding together again. Some of the interactions between Mika and Nagisa, some of the comments they make. Mika is not allowed to play watermelon smashing game, she's going to atomize it. True. I agree. And if she misses, she will kill the person that is buried on the other side. But that's my theory. I really think it's gonna happen. They're gonna call Hasumi to keep an eye on Mika when we're getting Hasumi swimsuit. Oh man, that would be big, really big, like tremendously big. But guys, it's been 2 hours. We've come very far in this case. Indeed, we are gonna save again just because. I think if we move fast next week, we can finish the case. Otherwise, it may take another stream after that, but I think 1 or more 2 streams and we are done with it. Guys, thanks everyone for watching. It's been a really fun time. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you tomorrow to continue with Code Vein. Bye bye.